How's everyone doing this morning? I have you know what? I probably should. Here we- All right. So that's my tea. And we're going to just go right for it. This here is the ginger quilter box. It is the June box and it is ready to get open. So here we are. I did cut off the ticket, a little piece of tape, make this quicker. So here we go. Ooh. So when you open it up, it looks like this. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Muriel. Good morning, Quilt Wench. How is everyone this morning? And this is what we have, a new thing in the back. It says, I like to be remembered as a person who wanted to be free and wanted other people to be also free. And that's by Rosa Parks. And that's in the back. And let's see what we've got going on here. So it's called, Americana box. Well, that goes with the theme of me doing all kinds of quilt of valors, isn't it? Good morning, Melanie. Good morning, Donnell. Just woke up finally, catching you live. Yes, and you're going to have a live later on. So please let everyone know what you're up to while I read ahead here. Are you ready for some Star Spangled stitching? This month's Ginger Quilter Box is a celebration of classic Americana, summer picnics, and coastal cottage charm. Whether you're headed to a backyard barbecue or just cozying up in your sewing room, this box is packed with red, white, and blue inspiration to keep your creativity shining bright. Okay, then it tells us what's in the box, but we're going to just hold off on that. Good morning, Deb. So this box was sent to me by Natalie from the Ginger Quilter. Her and I do a lot of collaborations. I will be putting a post of other things, fun things that she has coming up in the future, as well as some pre-orders. Right now, she does have this cute fairy tales kit that has been launched, and it's like little frogs. It is super adorable. You can go to her website and check that out. She's also this year going to do an autumn themed box. So no Halloween box this year. She's going to go with autumn themed box this year. And I didn't talk to her about a Christmas box. I don't think she's doing an Advent. I think she's doing Christmas quilt like she did last year. Having a lot of buffering. Is anybody else having this issue? I was having a hard time getting on this morning. And if I was going to have issues, I was going to shut this off and start a new stream because it was giving me issues. Let me know if anyone else is having buffering. It may just be Melanie, and it may be me. So let me know because I will redo this. So here we have the first thing here is a pattern, and it's laminated, and it's called Peace Tree Patterns. And this is called Tiny 36. No buffering. Okay, we're good. Huh. Okay. Don't know what to say about that, but I was having difficulties. And when I tried to change things, it wasn't letting me. All right, well, we're going to go with it. So this says that it's called Game Board. It finishes 15 and a half by 33 and a half. A novelty runner. Okay, so we're making a table runner. Make it scrappy or strip piece for a game board look. Easy to piece, easy to enjoy. By backing and batting to measure 18 by 40. Then it says back here, center panel and quarter triangles, regular border, binding, piecing, and all that information is in the back. Full view is in full screen. It is smaller to vertical letterbox. Oh, Should I end this and try to do this again, or shall we go with it? It's up to you before I get into it because I'm seeing stuff and I'm getting really excited. So, and I will be doing this. I'm going to do this today because yeah, it's a table runner. So I think I can make this today. Should we go with this or should I start new? I was having issues. It kept asking me to invite someone up, and I don't know why because it's never done that. It's just different. Okay. Okay. Start new. All right. You know what? I'm going to get off of this and we'll start new. And if it has a problem again, I will, because I'm having issues. I'm looking up here and some weird thing is coming up. I say go with it. Start now. It's fine on my end. Okay. Well, you know what? Since you're all saying it's fine, I'm so sorry. Maybe you can like zoom in on me. I don't really know. We're gonna just go with it. We're not gonna be here that long anyway today. I'm tired. It was a long night and a long day yesterday. So Americana, and guess what? I love me some Lori Holt, and I have not bought some Lori Holt in a very, 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 very long time. And this is her new line, Americana. Here it is. Rosy pink. Hello. So we have this. We have some rickrack, bunch of that. Ooh, I love these. We have these jelly rings, and they're red, white, and blue. We have some Americana. Ooh, that's smelling so good and sweet. I want to eat some of that. Here's more Americana. And we have another piece of Americana right here. All right. Now we have this, and then my box is empty. Let's see. Ooh, it's like a little house decor, little shed. And I could put, see, this is my ginger quilter from last year. So I'll have to put these together somewhere. Maybe on my table. When I finish my table runner, I could put this and decor this out. I was thinking that this might look really nice. And, my house in Puerto Rico won't have many, many things. So we're gonna go with it. Muriel, good morning. I think, did I not get everyone? I think if not, I will see you in there. All right, so let's go for this. Let's see what's up. Let's see what we're going to work with here. I was working on my other kit, so I'm gonna go with this. You're not respectful, then move on. This is a wholesome quilting channel. We do quilting for fun and for other. And Deb will take care of that. If not, I'll take care of it in a little bit. So we're going to look at this and I'm going to see what's going on here. Okay. Let's go with this then. Okay. So these are some interesting directions. Piecing using a 1/4 inch seam, press often. But it's not telling me. It says strip piece. you have to bear with me for a little bit. Why did my commercial go 3 times? I have no idea. They're doing all kinds of stuff on this channel. Okay, let me piecing. I see this part. But what I don't see, and this is unusual, is, and it may, oh, here it is. Look at me, silly. It's the very top. It says cut blank strips, blank by the width of fabric. You see, it's just me. All right. So we are using a charm pack. And I know why. After reading this, I understand why she chose a charm pack instead of strip piecing. So, or strips. So we're going to open this. And after reading this, I got an idea. So we're going to do this a little different than that. We're going to go with this. These are 5-inch squares. So we're just going to go for it here. So I am going to go ahead and I think I'm going to sort my stacks by color. So I'll do a red stack, a pink stack, a goldish, a blue, and a teal. Those are the colorways for this. Let me show you down here. Bring you here. I'm going to just take that. Now, it's telling you to cut these into strips and then sew all the strips together and then trim them to the specific size. What we're going to do is we're going to try something a little different. I am going to come in here. Oh, that one's, look at that. Look at that one. Look at how that charm pack was cut. We'll just put that on the bottom. No, you know what? I'm going to press that. I kind of want to use that. We'll just use that. And I will trim this down to the size. Now, in this, it says you can strip piece or you can leave them whole for the look of your choice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip piece them. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to be very different in how we're going to piece this. I'm going to take this and one of these and put them together. And then I'm going to go ahead and sew a 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to just pair a couple of these together. No rhyme, no reason. I'm just going to pair some of these together. We're going to use that print. We'll go with this print. And you're going to see what I'm going to do because I think it'll make this go much faster. Not that we need to go fast on things. It's just I try to give you different ways of doing things. Here we're going to go down further. Good morning, Annette and Sherry. So I have this going. Let's see what colors I used already. I used the dark blue, the red, right? And I use this, so I need a pink. Let's throw in some pink in here. And I want to throw in this color. This would be nice. And put that. And then I think you're going to figure out what I'm doing here shortly. So we have that. We'll do this with this here. And I am just going to run these through. And again, I could take the easy route and just do the blocks. You know, just these 5-inch blocks, I could do that and be totally fine. You know, what is it doing? It's telling me I'm almost out. Well, I don't like that. All right, we're going to take this, get some new. So we have this. I'm not going to, you know what? I'm not going to worry too much because I'm pretty sure they're going to all get mixed up. And then so I'm sure colors are going to touch. I don't think there's a way for me to prevent that unless I cut these all into strips. Let's see. Did this go all the way at the end? Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of blue in this. I'm seeing a lot of, like, I've seen this print before. I've not seen this print before. So we're going to go with this print. And then you're going to see all the prints up close. That. Take some of this. Has anyone sewn with this Lori Holt Americana yet? Weird morning. It's glitching. I don't know. There's all kinds of craziness. You've excused your quote. I don't know what's going on. This had some weird thing too. And Melanie, your quilts are beautiful. Your panel quilts, they're really beautiful. I saw them yesterday. I may not catch everyone's because I'm not on Facebook that much, but when I do, I catch it, I will absolutely say something. Love it. Good morning, Linda. No, Lori Holt is too expensive. Well, yeah. I stopped hoarding it a long time ago because I hadn't even used what I have. I really need to get using what I have. And I always bought it when it was on super sale. So I only have like, I want to say like scrap pieces, you know, over the years. If I saw something as a remnant, I would pick it up. All right, so let's go and look at what I have going on here before I sew. So these are two of the patterns, right? Okay, and then I'm going to run this through now on the other side. And this would be the next two. She definitely has a lot of different prints. I don't think there's anything here that's the same in the line. Well, was it not you who made them? Maybe it wasn't. I saw it on Soft Squares website. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe I looked at it and I saw Melanie and I just put in Taylor in my head, and it wasn't you. That could be too. Good morning, Joydy. Showing the Lori Holt Americana line. I just opened up the ginger quilter box and we are going for it. Yes, I knew she came out with a new line and there's all kinds of flags and I want to do it because I love the Americana, but it's yeah. Yeah, budget does not allow for me to do that this time around. But look, I got to play with some. I didn't know I was ever going to play with some. There's a lot of lines out there I want to work with, but it's fine. I'm having fun playing with my stash. It's good to play with your stash. It's a good wake up call. And then we have that. And so this is a unique way of doing it. Again, in the directions, it just says to cut your fabric and sew on together. But you know, I have to be a little different here. All right, so I'm going to take this part and I'm just going to leave this. I don't know, I probably used about a half of a charm pack. I don't even know. I may need it all. Okay, so I'm going to take this and we are going to make this. It's just a different way. In the pattern, it calls for using full width of fabric strips at a specific size. She sent us this charm pack. I understand it really does tell you 1, 2, 4. Okay, and you have to put 4 strips. Okay, so what I'm going to do is instead of cutting all those little strips, I took my charm pack and I am going to go ahead and cut. So I have a stitch line here and a stitch line here. So I'm going to put my ruler to the stitch line, right? As I see where the stitch line is like 1/4 of an inch in, I am going to go ahead and go that way. And then I am going to go ahead. So before I do this, because I'm having an idea, hold on. I am going to actually, I can't let a scrap go to waste. I just can't do it. Okay, I'm going to come back here though and come in and cut. And there we go. So now I have my thing. And then I have this piece that instead of just putting it aside, I've made like a little tiny strip set. And I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that and put that aside. All right. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut all these. This is how my brain works. And I do want to save that. So I'm going to come in here again. Oh, I cut that wrong. So there you go. See? So this won't be one that, and I'll just come here and there we go. I knew it was doing something. And to prevent that from future, I'm going to put a piece of tape on here. I'm going to take a piece of this. I'm not perfect. This is washi tape. I'm going to take some of this washi tape and put it on my ruler here so I know that I need to be cutting. Like I need to be measuring from that end. All right. You know what? Forget this. I'm not going to do it. I'll put these together later for, because I'll confuse you guys. I'll just put those for later to stitch. So I'm just coming in and on both sides of this charm pack, I am going to cut. I wish I could tell you. I can't tell you. That's the situations. I can't because it's not my pack. And this may not save anybody time, but for me, this I feel like And I feel like I'm going to have more accuracy. Okay. Maybe I'm too crazy for this. All right. So here we go. And then I'm going to come in here. And really, I'm taking this line here and putting it on my sew line. And then I know I'm going to have a perfect 1/4 of an inch. And if I have more extra of these charm packs, maybe extra of these charm pack, I can make one that's only charm pack squares. Let's see. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not, because with my new situation, I'm just glad you are here. I'm glad Joydy's here too. We're all sending positive thoughts her way. So what animal is this? Hopefully you can see it. You're going to go silent for a bit. I didn't get to read everything. This one I have to kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. All right, I'll come in and sew these later. I just don't want to waste that. What do we think that is? Some kind of frog, bearded dragon. It is not a bearded dragon. It is in the lizard, I think in the lizard family, I would say. We're close. So it is a chameleon. Come a chameleon. Yes. Oh, showing you the wrong side. That's a chameleon right there. All right, here we go. The chameleon changes its color to match the background it is standing on. True or false? True or false? The chameleon changes its color to match the background it's standing on. All right, so I have all these extra strips that will have to do something. We have lots of true. Everybody's saying that that is true. And the answer is, believe it or not, false. Color changes are based on temperatures and mood. Okay, which of these natural chameleon population? A, Africa, B, Asia, or C, South America? Which of these continents natural chameleon population? A, Africa, B, Asia, or C, South America? Now I'm going to make 2 piles. Uh, South America. That's a good. I like that abbreviation. At first, I was like SA, 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 SA. The word chameleon, earth lion, or ground lion. We got that. What's the literal meaning of the word chameleon? Earth lion or ground lion? So you can use initials for that. If you don't have to want to type it, I understand. You can say EL for earth lion or GL for ground lion. I don't think it matters how we press this when I'm looking at it. Just putting it out there. So if you were to do, tells you all the width is that these would be cut in segments. All right. I think I have enough there. Let's see. I need a total of, I'm just going to go for it. Now we're going to put these two together and we're going to make sets of 4, which is what it has us to do. Ground lion. And the answer is ground lion. Yep, ground lion. So I'm just taking these and I know I'm just kind of randomly sewing. I'm not even paying attention, which is not me, but we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go ahead and put things together here. I'm gonna put this down. And there we are. So it says I need a certain amount of these. So let's see if I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I'll have one extra. It's all right. We'll put that over. Watching my cat eat a dragonfly. Wow. Tasty. Tasty morning, huh? All right, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, here's another fun one. Ready? What is this? Princess, hello, good morning again. How are you? Coming for round 2 around here. So what is this picture of? Good morning, Deanna. Good morning, Aisha. And hazelnut. It is. It's a hazelnut. So I have to see this. So I'm gonna have to look at this carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I definitely did have one too many. All right, well, we win some, we lose some, right? All right, so I am going to go and put some of these together. Not bad for estimating. I mean, I guess I could have really paid more attention to it, but all good. And I'm going to take this one and see what I did here. I'm trying to make the sets the same so that one side and the other side kind of match a little. You don't have to do that. And yes, the answer is a hazelnut. Hazelnut is the answer. So Turkey is the world's largest producer of hazelnuts. True or false? Turkey is the largest producer of hazelnuts. True or false? This is actually coming by quicker than I thought this was going to be because we're at 7:29. Doing good on timing. There we are. And then our last one is this. So I am going to keep, this is all we need for this tablecloth. So I'm actually going to keep these aside for some other project, okay? So we're pressing these, and then we're going to put these, we're going to take our sets we have here, and we're going to now put together, I'm going to pull one out. Let's see, I think I'm going to pull this, use that for a corner. And we're going to take these 4 and strip these 4 together. Well, you know what I mean. Sew these 4 together. So what did we say? We said false, false. I would like pistachios. Ooh, pistachios are good. I can't eat any nuts, especially now, but you know, I could dream about it, the days when I could. So the answer is true. True is the answer. It produces 75% of the total world's population. That's kind of incredible. Okay, 2. Hazelnut trees belong to the same family of which of the following? A, birch, B, or C, witch hazel? This is good. You got a couple of 5-inch squares laying around, and this pattern. You can kind of probably get something like this going pretty quick. So we have that and this. I'll put those together. Especially if you did this with a fabric, you'd really be quick. Here we are. Birch, and I don't know. So the answer is birch. Birch it is. All right. What is the brand? Oh, we know this. Oh, yes, we do. Yum, 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 yum. Ready? I know you're probably going to know the answer before I even read the question. What is the brand name of the hazelnut spread made by an Italian company called Ferrero? Oh, anybody see Giovanna? I haven't seen her in a little bit. I feel like this week is a blur. But, all right. So now I'm going to take these last 2 and connect them. I feel you could almost make this any size. Like if you really wanted to make it a very long table runner, this could easily be adapted to that. Nutella. Oh, yes, the lovely Nutella. All right, so here we are. Okay, so we have this end and this end. All right, so we have our strip pieces done and these strip pieces for the other. So let's go and see what else we need to finish this guy off. I am hoping you were going for the Hawaii bread. That would be good. Nutella with the Hawaiian bread would be good, wouldn't it? If you put those two together. All right, here we are. So we have our sides right here. Okay, we have our two sides right here. We have our the two ends here. And we need to now figure out the corner triangles. So the corner triangles say I need to bisect into 4 triangles this square size. So let's come over here and let's iron. I'm going to assume it's this because let's see how wide this is. Yep. So we're going to take this Americana here. Unless this is for the center, let's see. It could be. So I think she gave us choices, or this may be actually the back. Is this the back of the whole thing here? Backing. Let me see. Oh, she gave us everything. She actually gave us everything to make this. This is the backing, and this is the center piece. So I have to press this. Look at this. Oh. All right. We're going to press this. And then I need this piece to be a certain size here. This is the now this is the center. Okay, center panel. Here we go. So I'm going to take this. We're going to come here. I know you're probably wondering. I have not go. Giovanna is okay. Well, that's good. All right. So I need from this here, you need 1/4 yard. So I need to cut that and then I'm going to open this up right here. Hopefully here we are going to cut I came home and it was thundering and lightning and it was crazy out there. And then I went to go take care of chickens. 1, 2. Okay. And I sat down for a little bit and then my son calls me and he says, "Oh, I'm here." I go, "Oh, okay, well, come in the house." Right? That was strange. He always just comes in the house. And I was like, "What's up?" And he goes, "Oh, I brought a friend with me." I was like, "Okay, okay." They always bring friends with them. He goes, "Are you decent?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." "Oh, hi, Giovanna." Yeah, I'm decent." I said, why? I was like, you always just come in. I says, since when have you ever come in and I was sitting around in my birthday suit? Yeah, I'll be sitting around in my PJs, but never in my birthday suit. I said, I happen to be actually wearing my work clothes. I haven't changed out of it yet. And he goes, oh, okay, then I'll be in soon. I just wanted you to meet my friend. I'm like, okay. So sure enough, I met his friend and we just hung around in the afternoon for the rest of the afternoon. And we had a nice time. So I kind of missed everything. My Friday. Okay, I am going to press out that seam. Here we are. And now I am going to, it's telling me what I need to do. So I had a very nice time, but I did miss your live. Oh, of course, I have to put this way. I have to go this way because it's bigger than the numbers on here. And I use the numbers on here. I know they say you shouldn't, but I do. Okay, I'm going to move. I'm going to move you all. Oops, sorry. I had to move everything. Hi. We were just talking about you. I was like, I wonder how she's doing. All right, so I'm going to move this here. And I have to cut this a specific size. So I'm going to come in here, line that up, come here and sure that I did that right. Yep. Okay. So I have now this piece for a little scrap. And then come in here and here we are. Is that straight? It is straight. Okay. So I'm going to come in here and get the size that I need for this part. And hopefully not screw it up. That's straight. Okay. Now I have this piece as well. We'll put that aside. And now I have my piece. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to move the camera again, just letting you know ahead of time. And there we are. What am I? I've been having problems with my eyes. Oh, I know. What? See? I have my pieces here and then these pieces. So and then she did send us something to say that she sent us this kind of stuff to have fun. All right. So I'm going to take this center piece and this, and because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing right now. Oh, okay. So let's see. I am going to go ahead and being that this is a table runner, it's forgiving. I thought that. So when I looked at that and the measurement, I was like, I think that is 1/4 of an inch too long, but hey, or it could be my seams. It's fine. We're going to go with it. So I will say I'm not upset about these table runners. I love them. So when I do a nurse and little like lap quilts and wall hangings, they all tend to do better. So my honey said, you need to make more. And I'm going to have a nice little stock when. No, it's I'm not sure what happened. The story of Facebook and those buggies, right? I hope permanent thing. I think this morning we're just having issues. So here we are. We have that side, and now we're going to come on this side. Put a pin here, stick a pin here. Find my center, pin that, and there we go. Oh, come on. It was great. So I have another sewer. Because his friend is interested in sewing. So I always like to get a new sewer and quilter involved in this situation that we have. Let's do the time warp again. Now you all kinds of songs. These guys say things in picture show, right? Oh, something time warp again. Earlier I was singing come a chameleon. All right, so we have this right here. And this is very Lori Holtish, right? Now that I'm looking at it. Up. Well, wait a second. I have this. What is this for? Am I making two? Oh, I bet you this is for the binding. Let's see. I bet you this is for the binding. Let me, where is, I need the, what did I just, I bet you that's for the binding. Well, maybe we'll do something else with it. Okay. I have this piece. And oops, I totally did this wrong. I was supposed to put this piece there. Well, you know what? Stuff happens. I obviously didn't follow the. It's all good. It's all going to come out to be the same. It's just a little different. There we go. So this one, yeah. Let's see, how do we have this? I'm totally not paying attention. I wanted to flip that the other way. It's okay. Let's see. This goes like that. I don't know if I'm doing myself a favor by opening up a box and just sewing, or if I'm doing myself a disservice because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. 98% in upstate South Carolina when I woke up, when windows wet. Oh yeah, we were supposed to have that. And then it kind of just, oh, here we go. This is for all the Puerto Ricans out there and everybody else. Let's see. ¿Qué es esto? I think you've seen lots of pictures of this. Ready? Anyone not got it? I'm pretty sure you've seen lots of those. I've posted lots of pictures of those. Those are an invasive, I feel like it's an invasive. So the whole story of those is that they were brought over as a pet to Puerto Rico, and then someone didn't want it, and they did just. And the next thing you know, we've got so many we don't even know what to do with. Iguana. That's right. It is an iguana. Okay, iguanas are true herbivores, eating only plants. True or false? Okay. So this one was pressed in, so we're going to press this out. I see false, and the answer is false. And I just read this, and now this makes sense. So it says false. They will eat meat or eggs if they can get them. So that's probably why the chickens don't like eagles. They're too much and afraid of them, is my guess. Because there we are. So they had a different way of constructing this than I did, but it still looks the same. My brain was doing something else when it looked at it. As you can see, I even constructed it differently. Can't fight the brain. What can I say? And the answer is false. False. Oh, I said that. Okay, 2. Where are iguanas found? Where are iguanas found? All around the world. Where are iguanas found? A, all around the world. B, only the Eastern Hemisphere, or C, only the Western Hemisphere. Oh, that looks nice. It looks like it's supposed to. So we did this table runner, of course, not quilted, but we did the top in less than an hour because I opened up the box, got confused of what I was doing, and I went for it. So here we go. So what do we have? We have B, C, if not, take them to the west. I'm going to come over here. I didn't reinforce this. All right. So here we are. We have the finished table runner. Okay, table runner number 1. That's numero uno. Now we're going to make table runner number 2 out of the scraps. So we are going to take this. And yes, I'm going to probably be leaving us for a little bit, because other people have to come on here and do lives. But I have this stuff, and I am not going to let it go to waste. I even have this stuff. So look at what we're doing. Mira que vamos a hacer todo. We're going to use these scraps. And it is C, only the Western Hemisphere. Okay. A 30-foot dinosaur was named the iguanodon because one of its features resembled those of an iguana. Which feature? So we are going to it should measure. What does this unit measure? Because I have to make another unit of this. So, okay. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put one of these little strips on the one side, on both sides. On both sides, I'm going to put these little strips. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, we'll take this and I'll go into here. We'll use this little strip. This is now where my creativity is coming out. Just putting that out there. My wheels, porque soy loca, because I'm crazy, are turning. And now I want to make all these tablecloths today. I actually have to go to someone's house today, and I should bring a little hostess gift. This would make a nice hostess gift. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the, like, I think it's called envelope method of putting together this table runner. I'm just going to put the other piece on top and turn it inside out and go for it. I don't think I'm going to do traditional binding. Ready? Good morning. Good morning, Johnny. ¿Cómo está, muchacha? Good morning, Regina. All right. So it's the teeth. The teeth. The teeth. Oh, Joydy, and this one is for you, because didn't you say that? What is this? What in the world is this? All right. Good morning, Kathy. We made the ginger quilter table runner, and now I'm using my scraps to make multiple table runners because this is going to be great gifts. I'm seeing gifts and I'm seeing how to make a little bit of extra moolah my way. I'm test driving my next lease today and it is raining. Might cancel. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that either. Rather, yes. Good morning, Sharon. There are your pistachios. Yes. Oh, you can't see it. Good. They're pistachios. Pistachios. Ready? Okay, and you just said you want the pistachios. Voila, pistachios. So pistachios were originally dyed red to symbolize good luck. Do you remember that? I remember that as a child. Pistachios used to be red. I do recall that at one point. But pistachios were originally dyed red to symbolize good luck. I think I'm going a little hog wild with the blues. Yikes. Well, we're going to just use all this. And the answer is just bought a bag. All right. Well, is it true or false? Were pistachios originally dyed red to symbolize good luck? I'm glad I didn't remember my first attempt. I was sewing them in pairs. I'm glad I didn't do that. Continue doing that because I think that would have not. Man, what did I just do with that pair? Oh, here it is. Okay, we'll keep that. So we're going to take these. And the answer is false. I can't have them either. So I remember when they were red, but the answer is false. They were dyed red, but to hide discolorations on the shells. So there's that. Okay. Which of these is true about pistachios? Which ones of these is true about pistachios? A, ground shells are used in pavement. B, Iran is the largest producer. C, they are fat free. They are fat free. Okay. So I have these. Let me get this one. I'm making this second one up, but kind of using measurements. Okay, so we have that. Let me see if it measures what it needs to measure. And it doesn't because we're going to put another one of these on here. And then I will have the measurements. No, I will not have the measurements I need. Let's see. Yeah, that is the size. So what can I do? I want to use these scraps. So I'm trying to come up with an idea to use the scraps. Okay, we are going to go and we're going to put another strip on the side where I had the little mini strip. I'm going to try that. I think I've come up with an idea. C, that they are fat free. Actually, the answer is B. Iran is the largest producer. Okay, so we have 2 of those stripes. And we are short. Hold on. Another bit. I could put maybe another one. Let's see what would happen. Yeah. Let's put another one. So I'm going to put another one of these. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to run out of these strips. So we're going to have to be, this is going to be a crummy tablecloth. A table runner. It's not, and I don't mean crummy as in that, but I'm using crumbs. So, So the answer is, yeah, that. Okay, 3. Named the layered ice cream dessert that usually features pistachios, cherries, and chocolates as flavors. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. I go to Little Italy to get this. I don't know if it's true Italian or if it's American Italian, but I do like me some of this. And I already a little. Oh, I have this. I could start putting in some of this too. Have you tried pistachio butter instead of peanut butter? No, I have not. But that sounds divine. Come on, a dessert that has the flavors of pistachio, cherries, and chocolate. It's a dessert. It's a layered ice cream dessert. No, Giovanna, this must be an American Italian thing then. It is spumoni. Spumoni. Do you not have that? Spumani? No, it's spumoni. Spumoni. I love it. I love it too. When I see that on a menu, I want me some of that. Okay, so we have, let's put, I'm going to put this other third one on here. I think what we're going to do is, I know what the length of this strip needs to be. I think I'm just going to, at this point, once I have these crumbs kind of fit into here, I'm just going to start putting other pieces. I don't know. We're going to make it up. We're going to make it up. We're going to use some of the fabric that was sent to me for the binding. We're going to use that for this thing here. So I have 3 there. I have 3 there. Okay. I have 2 here, and these all have 1. So I'm going to take this one right off and just put it to here. So this one is 3. This one is 3. Oops, I have a piece here. This one is 3. This one is 3. And look, I didn't even need to take that off. I ripped that off for no reason because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I just need 5 more of something else. So let's put this back on here, which is a different thing. And let's see, I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we'll go 5. Actually, I only need 4 now that I'm thinking about it, because the ends can be something else. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I talk to myself when I'm trying to decide something new. It's kind of, I'm all excited of how I'm going to use up every bit of this box. Because when you get a box, right, you spend $66 for the whole thing. And that includes everything, right? So you want to use everything in the box. I'm going to put this aside with these. So these are plain blocks, okay? I have these that have 3. And then I just need 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 3. So I need 3 more. So I have, go with that. I'm going to take this one off. Put that here. And I'm going to use some of the white that I have. I'm going to use some of this white strips that I have. Uh-oh, I'm going into Sean's time. Well, we can bear with me for 2 seconds because I think I just want to show you what the... So I have this here, and we're going to use some of this right in here. And we have, that has 2, and we have more of this. So I'm going to take this and strip piece this. Let me see what size these little strips ended up being. So this is a 1-inch strip. So I'm going to come in here and cut a 1-inch. So I'm cutting this 5 inches because that's the size of our layer cake. And those little pieces that I had just sewn onto that are little 1-inch strips. So I'm going to put in some of these 1-inch strips. So this doesn't really take a lot of fabric if you have some scraps laying around. I'm faltering on conversation. I'm getting so into this. Hello, Nancy. All right, we're gonna do this one, and then I want to finish this. So you guys can stay with me. You definitely can go with Sean. I totally get it. It's his time. What is this animal right here? This animal has been actually on the news recently. That's your hint. This animal has been on the news recently as having a comeback. It's made a comeback. Now I'm coming to rough cut this. All right. All right, so we have 3 here. 2 here. We have 3 here. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to take this off, put this one on here, because I've run out of these little pieces. I'm going to cut another piece of this. And we'll put that to this one. And then I think we have somehow figured out to use everything that we got. So here we are. We have that. Oh, I guess I could have done this too. So this is also needs. Oh, silly Leanna. I had it right here all along. Look at that. I had these extra 2 pieces. You remember these? So we're going to take those and we're going to put this here. Yes, it is. He has a great channel. And of course, now I'll have my extra pieces because I have to cut this off. It just is an ongoing cycle. No matter whether I decide that I'm going to use scraps, I always end up with more scraps. So look at this. I should have done this first, shouldn't I have? Oh, well. I'll have these for something else. Okay. And then we're going to take these and put them with these. You know what? I kind of want the blue on the outside. I don't know why, but I do. So we're going to come in and put these like that. Again, I'm playing with this one charm pack that she sent me with some half yard cuts and quarter yard cuts and this pattern. So now these are going to be the end, at the end, just like the other table runner. Okay. So this will be the end pieces. This is what we'll get, the little triangle pieces. So we'll put that aside. And I'm going to come in here and press all of this. We've made the size that we have, but that's okay. We're going to fudge it. Refudge it. It's all good. 8 pieces of this. Now, so use this whole pack. I mean, the whole, like, I don't have any of these little slivers in anything. Okay, it's just shy of the measurement, but it's okay. All right, it is a Wolverine. In case if anybody's saying, what box? Oh, the ginger quilter box. This is it. This is what we made with this pattern. This pattern, this is what we made. Now, what I'm doing, you can go back and to the beginning and you'll see it. And now I'm working with the crumbs, I guess, and the extra blocks and kind of making my own thing. So I am going to find, I don't know. I have a lot of blue, more blue than, well, where the, oh, here we go. Here's the rest. I need those on pressed. This one's heavy into the blue. All right, so I have this, and we're going to put this there. And we can put another 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll put this one here 4. And this one's going to be heavy in, oh, there it is. And this one there. Okay, so we have it like that. And I'm just going to go for it. I'm just basically showing you how you can make the same tablecloth, different methods. You don't necessarily have to do the strips. You can figure it out and just do the, I don't know, 2 different things. You don't have to stick to the main menu. As I always say, one, why do I feel like, oh, here it is, and this. Okay, so did I even tell you what it was? I guess so into this Wolverine. Okay, Wolverines belong to the weasel family. True or false? Wolverines belong to the weasel family. They do look weaselish, don't they? I'm moving stuff here. Don't they look a little weasel-like? I don't know. True or false? What do you think? True. Yes, it's true. I kind of let that one out of the back because I was like, oh wow, they really do look like weasels. All right. Okay, where will you not find native wolverines? Where will you not find them? A, Canada, B, Chile, or C, Russia? This one. And this was from the last ginger quilter box. Remember that little little snail? We're gonna use little snail here to see if let's see. I have what I need. Let's see what little snail says. Little snail says that I am, let's see. Okay, that goes there. That I'm basically right where I need to be. That's what little snail tells me. See? Good to have little snail. It is Chile. Chile. All right, so I have that. I'm going to put one this way, one that way, where these are at the end. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put one of these two, and instead of stretching the fabric, I'm just going to put it right to it. So there we go. We're going to put this one to the end, and then I know I will have the exact measurement I need. There we go. It was like a 1/4 inch off, and it's like not a big deal, but because this is, you could cut that centerpiece just a little bit short, or if you stretched it, you could have made it. The easing would have been good for there, but you know what? I had those 2 extra pieces. Let's just throw them on. Just throw them on. Okay, so I have that. I have this. I have my other 2 pieces. So we're in business, and I have this extra piece here, and I can get another. You are learning. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to cut it into that square and bisect it. Which U.S. state is nicknamed? Did I say where you? Oh, where you will not find native wolverines is in Chile. And which U.S. state is nicknamed the Wolverine State? Which one? What state is called the Wolverine State? I'm right here. I'm gonna cut this, bisect this, and I'll be over there in a second. So I have exactly, look at that. These scraps, because quilter box just made 2. Obviously, I'm gonna have to find. I have lots of Lori Holt, so well, not lots, but I have some Lori Holt. So what I will do is I will go ahead and find, a backing, enough for a backing, which is a 1/2 yard is what you need for backing, and I have 1/2 yard cuts of Lori from way back in the day, and I think it'll go really nice with this. I'm sure I could find something. All right. So here we are. We have another little piece and another little piece, but we've used this. This is what I have left over from what she sent, which could be probably in another one. I think I'm going to have honestly, because I'm finding it to be very fun. Okay. So I have this and this. I have these. I have this, and now I need, and then I still have these charm packs here. You see that? Michigan. Yes, Michigan it is. So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have 10 of these still. Okay. Though I could use these for the back, right? Or I can make probably a 3rd with this and these. We'll see. That will be for today. But anyway, so we've done the Wolverine. Probably ignoring half of you at the time because I'm sewing and I was getting all excited. Heather, I am really thinking about using this, which she sent for binding. And I'm going to do something and I will let you all know. But tomorrow I will not be live because Deb and Lisa will see you all Monday, hopefully. Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Will I be lurking this weekend in and out? I don't know because I kind of promised Honey that weekends would be for us. So that's what I'm thinking I'm doing. We have graduation party. Today's a busy day. We have a graduation party. We have a birthday party. Anna's coming over tomorrow. So it's a fun filled packed day. So everyone, take care of yourself, pass it forward. And if you'd like to see this crazy madness that's going on in my room, please like, subscribe, and